Clausewitz for Kids came about because of a conversation on Twitter going on 10 years ago. One friend mentioned that he had been reading Clausewitz when his 5-year-old son asked to look at the book, and upon looking at it said, "But Daddy, it doesn't have any pictures." Another friend replied that an illustrated kids version of On War would be amazing. I had recently finished reading it for the first time and thought, I could do that. Clausewitz was a Prussian officer who served in the Napoleonic Wars and whose father served under Frederick the Great. Napoleon and Frederick both loom large in his magnum opus, Vom Kriege, please pardon my German pronunciation, or On War, commonly referred to as the Bible of Western War. In addition to its historical value and its currency in strategic military training, On War contains some messages I think all of us could stand to keep in mind. For Clausewitz, the waging of war required a clear and specific political aim to serve as both the reason for war and the benchmark for its success and completion. I started the project not long after that initial conversation and posted my progress on a blog as I went. I framed it as a class taught in a forest classroom by Herr Clausewitz to a group of students, all animal species native to Clausewitz's own Prussia. The illustrations show the class as well as the imaginings of all of the students, each student's mental images having his or her own signature style. The very first day I posted on the blog, the link made the rounds at military academies and war colleges, and I ended up with a couple thousand hits right off the bat and a raft of emails. The emails mostly came in 3 main classes. First, strategy professors saying they needed this book to get through to their students. Second, current and former strategy students saying it would have made their life a lot easier. And finally, strategy nerds of all kinds saying they couldn't wait to read it to their kids. The benchmark I aspire to in my interpretation of On War is to create something that will be understandable to a bright 10-year-old. While I think most of the enthusiasm for this project will be from adults who are interested in Clausewitz, I don't think its concepts or subject matter are inaccessible to or inappropriate for children. They live in the same world we live in and need ways of interpreting it. There's a long history in children's literature of books that help children understand and process difficult realities and complicated politics. From my own childhood reading, I can remember Watership Down's take on tyranny and the collective versus the individual, the religious content in books like Chronicles of Narnia or The Princess and the Goblin, the environmental themes of the Lorax, and I can hardly think of a better exploration of moral philosophy than Calvin and Hobbes. The child whose simple comment started this project is now in high school. There have been stops and starts and the occasional move toward publishing, but now I'm thrilled to be working with Nick at Helios House Press to finally bring my book to life. After the last publishing arrangement I had fell through, I had come to think it was never going to make it to print until he approached me last year. With his publishing experience and contacts and our long internet friendship, I knew right away he would be a great partner to help me make this a reality. It was important to me to produce a high-quality book, a piece of art that will hold up and can be handed down from one generation to the next. We're offering a beautiful standard edition and a linen-bound collector's edition. Both editions will be printed on high-quality paper and filled with my full-color ink and watercolor illustrations. With your support, we hope to be able to upgrade the books with features like custom end sheets, gilded page edges, and possibly my favorite bonus, as I'm a process nerd at heart, an additional section showing preliminary sketches, notes, and other items from the creation of the book. We will also be offering add-on options and extras, including note cards featuring additional illustrations not featured in the book, and for up to 5 backers, unique original pieces of art. This has been a dream of mine for close to 10 years to see this project in print. Thank you so much for taking the time to look at and consider it.